Hello world, welcome back to Cane-Clad Raven. So yet again, Future Raven is back for episode 5 with this wonderful backdrop. And I just wanted to let you know that yet again, this wasn't exactly where the video was supposed to start. So there's not exactly an intro. Hopefully intros will be back by episode 7, I believe, because I'm a bit ahead. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you at the end for the outro. Bye guys! I just did some tree clearing and I want to see what it looks like on the map with you guys here. I have not cleared this space yet. That is what's coming up next. But I did want a little clip of what it looked like in between. So what I did is this area right here. And my plan for the future is to put part of the river here. And kind of, because this whole area is just sort of a mess. I might even fill this in. I'm not totally certain what I'm going to do with this area yet, if anything, but I do want to connect to the river here. It might even go this way a little bit, just so that we can get from here to here by the water. Even though, oh wow, I didn't notice that it's darker here than it is here. This is where it's about 2 blocks deep, and this is where it's about 5 or 6. So let's see what it looks like. Okay, so it's not hugely different. I don't know that all the leaves have decayed either. This is my next plan of action, is to get rid of that. But probably gonna have to pull back some more trees here. It might end up going here, but I think doing it like this might serve better. I've decided that I think it was this little area. I'm going to put a beach there, because I was thinking of doing the super high stuff here, but then I remember that there's going to be a waterfall here, so this is going to be shallower, and I might just round this out and make this a beach area, which I kind of like. Still not really sure what I'm going to do here. I do think I want to take out all the trees and then do the terrain how I want, and then put a bunch of the trees back where I want them to be. But I also kind of want to start getting rid of that and deciding what I want to do there. But I think I need to do more on this side first. So I think I'm going to let you guys go, get rid of this, and then come back and we will see what it looks like. And I think I'm going to plot some stuff out with some, like, stone or cobblestone or whatever, where things are going to go. Use a bunch of signs. Mark some stuff down. I'm not entirely sure. I also still have never seen this ravine. But that's not important right now. It's crazy how this is already so different. I'm going to let you guys go. Bye, guys. Hello, world. Welcome back. So, I just wanted to update you guys because I did get rid of that forest over there. It looks crazy different. I was meaning to put the dirt down there, but I forgot. So, it's not quite it's not quite right, but this is what it's looking like. Here's the lava area, and I did finally find the ravine. Also, I find this super weird, like this. Unless there's lava under here. There's this, which I thought was super funny. If I can get up there. Okay, so this. It's a little hole in the mountain. But the ravine that I've been talking about is right here. With that horse in it. I don't know, I was thinking about... There's a cool trick that I've seen where you basically fill the ravine up with water, and then you put leaves on top of it, waterlogged leaves, and it looks really cool. But I don't know if it would look good or work with anything that's going to be over there. So I'm not sure. I'm not exactly certain what's even going to be over here, other than I think the suburbs will make it all the way over here. Probably, because of the proportions that I'm thinking of the houses and stuff. Because this village is really tiny. So I think I'm going to flatten it out, probably to around this area, and start getting rid of the lava. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do this over here yet, so I don't really want to start on it. But I did want to show you guys me updating the map. because I'm really excited to see what it looks like now. It's hard to imagine there being trees there now. It's really interesting. Also, by the way, while we're here, my village is doing good, and I did put this down here, and the population is booming. I'm guessing there's a villager for every bed now. Not exactly sure. I do want to get the farmers up. They're still on level 1 because I've had slow carrot and potato production, but now that I have enough other people to put up there, it'll be fine. So this is the area that I cleared around here. Let's see, in here. So let's see. This map is going to get a lot better before it gets a lot more interesting. Oh, is this for the hill then? Let's see, because I thought it would have made that whole area really flat. Oh, it's because it was out of range. I didn't think of that. Well, now you guys can tell how much time I've spent on maps. Oh, it looks like I missed a log there. Yeah, I think I am going to get rid of that ravine, and I might bring that hill. It's all weird. I'm probably going to bring that down a bit. This is what the map's looking like right now. So different. Don't know if there's still anything I'm going to do in the top left corner or not. Or the top third at all, I suppose. I don't know if there's anything that I'm going to do there. Probably be very medieval themed. Not the video game. I'm surprised it didn't update the hotel though, because I believe the whole roof of the hotel is up. Although it might not be, I might be lying. Also, I filled in the sidewalk here, but sometimes the sidewalk just doesn't show up, which is weird. I don't know why the sidewalk sometimes shows up and sometimes doesn't. I guess it would be shadows or something. I'm gonna keep working on stuff, and hopefully I will see you guys in a bit. I was working on this, which I will tell you guys more about in a second, but I was working on this and I don't know why I didn't record it, but there were pillagers who just walked up behind me and were just standing in here, which I don't know if there's like in that direction there's a an outpost, or possibly that direction, because they always end up walking in that direction, but there's been like 3 or 4 times where pillagers will come across the village, which it's a lot less than in 1.15, but not terribly. Well, it's a lot less, but I still don't think it should have happened 4 times in the amount of time that I've played on this. They have not hurt any of my villagers. I don't know why. They just sort of stood here. Probably because I ran away. I actually ran away, went into the nether, went through my nether tunnel out to the Badlands, and then came back. And they were still here. So I grabbed some stuff and made some iron golems. As you guys saw a little bit, I have been clearing this area out. And this clip was not how I was expecting to unveil this. But I had an Unbreaking 2 efficiency diamond shovel, not pickaxe. And I did that area and have cleared out all this area with it. It's huge. There's so much. I'm probably going to re-terraform this, like make this a little hill or something. But 1, I don't want it this tall. And 2, I kind of want to make a little tunnel into this house area. And I'm excited to do that. But yeah, I'm eventually going to get rid of this, turn this into dirt, but I need another shovel. So I'm going to go grab that now and work on this. And when I see you guys again, this will be gone. Poof. As you can see, this is way flatter than it was in the last clip. And there's a random tulip there. And you can see the parts with the actual grass on it are the parts that were there before. The parts without are what I have terraformed. And I did some over here as well. But as I mentioned, I kind of wanted to do a little hidey cave thing to get into the cavern, sort of an area, valley, whatever you want to call it, where my starter house is. And this is what I came up with. It's not done yet, and I'm noticing that some parts are very, very square, but I don't hate it. There's a couple of things that I don't like, but the main thing is that it's not completely finished yet. There are some things that I still need to do, and I wanted to kind of do that with you guys, because I don't really have the words to explain how I do this, because it's a lot of just sort of place, 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 go in, place, place, go in, place, place, sort of, and then I totally sort of redo it so it doesn't exactly look like that. And I'm not great at terraforming, and as you can see, I made a mistake in making this perfectly exactly diagonal, which isn't exactly ideal, but I did it and it's been done. Also, this is a level higher, and I think I want to bring this in a little bit more, and I haven't exactly finished the terraforming here. But I wanted to show you guys how I'm going to decorate the top with a little time lapse. It's going to be in first person because I haven't yet checked if the replay it mod is working in these versions or how to get mods at all. But there are a couple of things that we can do to make this better, and it's definitely not done on this side because I don't know how I want to do it. And this is vanilla terraforming. Was there, so I'm going to have to change that a bit too, but I'm not sure how I want this. So let me go to bed and then we can start the little mini first ever time-lapse thing, whatever this ends up being. I'm not going to work on this on camera because that's going to be a little hectic for me to do, and I still haven't finished this. I have finally finished at least what I'm going to do for now, and in this episode I have finished my little cave thing, and I wanted to show you guys the final results as I ended up getting impatient and having a bunch of things to do during the time lapse. So I didn't really end up doing the time lapse the way that I wanted to, so I'm not sure if I even used it. Here it is. I am so proud of this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the sides because this is so highly detailed. The sides don't really work as well. I honestly love it so much. I still do eventually want to move this grass back a bit so that it more highlights this. And obviously this right angle can't stay here. Not sure why it looks so bare right here. And I don't know how I'm going to transition this, but these I did make myself, which I'm quite proud of. If we go and see this side, this is where I did most of the work. So here, as you can see, is a little pen with a couple of foxes, because I do want foxes. These two aren't tamed. They're just wild foxes, because apparently this didn't used to happen, I don't think. I thought non-tamed foxes just, like, took your lead from you. But these ones followed me, and followed me really nicely when I had some sweet berries in my hand. One took sweet berries from me, but the other one, like, keeps running away and won't really come over to me. So I haven't been able to breed another one yet. But I did this 2-tiered design. I actually had 3 tiers at one point, but that didn't work as well, which is inspired by terraforming that Smallish Beans does. I really like his style, and I haven't gotten to try anything like it. But I am so proud of this. I have not done anything like this. I've done stuff that's like this, that's single tiered, and something that's like slightly double tiered, but no cave sort of a thing. This looks so good. I'm so happy with it. I think this is a flower field. Let me see. This is a plains biome. Okay, so it appears that it's just a normal plains biome, but I thought with all of these tulips growing around here that this was a flower plains, and there's tulips over there as well. But it appears that it's not, and it also appears that I forgot some stone over there. I am super happy with how this came out, and I think the lanterns really help. I might add a couple more lanterns in more visible places, like one here, and then one sort of over here and here a little bit to frame it a bit better. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this. There are going to be some things that I just keep going over and being like, oh no, I don't like that there. Oh, I want this a little different. But I'm going to try to avoid doing that and just see how my terraforming continues, because I am so proud of this. I would not have been able to do this even a month ago, I don't think. I love this. I'm so happy. This being flat, though, is not good, but it just looks so weird with the jungle and the flat. It looks like some sort of cursed Minecraft thing. And I believe you can ride a horse through here. Let me see and grab my horse. So here's my horse. Let's make sure that I can go through this without any damage. Which is going to be really embarrassing if I can't. Aw, heck yeah. Don't get stuck on it. Never mind. Well, I love this. I'm so happy I decided to do this. So I am super happy with this, and the last thing to do, other than put my horse back, is to check and see what it looks like on the map. I hope it's all on the map. Is any of it on the map? Nope, none of it's on the map. So that's cool, but this is what it looks like now. Oh my goodness, I can't even stand this. And this little tree, why this tree is so small is because I tried to put some blocks here so that the tree would grow bigger, because I wanted a bigger tree here. But I didn't get that. I got the smallest level tree where there were leaves like touching the ground and stuff. So it messed up the leaves and I couldn't get through, so I just destroyed the leaves and it ended up with this cute little tree that looks absolutely perfect. But this whole area is looking a lot better. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I might work on this stuff because, let's be honest, this looks like a mess. See, this was when I first started the world, probably close to a month ago now. This was my terraforming a month ago versus this is my terraforming now. I might even just leave this as a monument and just terraform the back eventually. The only thing that I'm worried about is if a rabbit comes by, they might jump over the fence because they can jump over things, but I'm not sure that's going to be a big issue or it's going to be a thing that's going to happen if I get a lot of rabbit spawns, because they normally spawn over there, but not over here. If that starts happening a lot and I get worried, I can put some glass over here and just extend this out a little more and make this fully enclosed. This was just bone mealed, but it does look really cool. There's a couple of places that don't have grass over there, but it's fine. Can you hear the stress in my voice? I did even try a waterfall over here, but it would not have worked. Tired of terraforming at this point. Especially, it's not even terraforming, it's just digging for hours. Oh my goodness. See, that's how long I was terraforming and stuff. I have not checked this since the last update. Like the one before the time lapse. And also, I noticed that they see trapdoors, because they were standing on the trapdoors earlier, and I think one of them just walked across it. Another thing that I found out, because I got really annoyed with them being up here, is I took it and I pushed it off the edge, and they don't take damage. So, well, as you can see on here, oh, only a little bit of it shows up. I started the library, which, yeah, this is vaguely what it's going to look like. Somewhat, kind of. I need more smooth sandstone, so that was why I made the nether portal. And the next thing that I kind of want to do is make the nether hub. Hello world, welcome back. Future Raven back here again. So it's not the end of the video yet, but I did want to let you guys know that it took me a really long time, and I don't think I ever successfully explained this sentence, but what I'm trying to say is that I wanted to make a tunnel in the nether so that I had a safe passage to my mining badlands, because it is in a warped forest and a lot of endermen spawn there, and I'm not great at fighting endermen, and so I wanted a safe way to get through there. It also goes through like basalt deltas and stuff, so it was not exactly a safe passage, and I wanted to make a tunnel. So that's what I was trying to say during this point. I haven't really gotten to work on much. I'll show you guys what I'm working on in a second, but if you look here, it says cat suffocated in a wall. I was like, what the heck is that? I don't have a cat with me, but I did have 2 here and 2 over there. They should not have suffocated in a wall, and I was worried, oh, this one might be near saplings. Nope, the golems right here have been pushing the cat that was sitting here, my sweet little orange one, pushed it all the way into the pumpkins. And here is what's left of it. I don't know what the point of recording this is. Probably just a warning to you guys. Don't leave your cats near golems because they can push them. And will push them. I don't know what golems have against cats. You guys can probably see from my inventory, I have been working on stuff in the nether. I don't know if I showed you guys this yet. I don't believe that I have. If we go into the nether, I will show you guys what's going on. Also, I think there's an issue with pillagers, because I was mining sand in my sand mining desert, badlands, whatever you want to call it, and a group of pillagers showed up. Like, I was here, and there's a river right here, and just probably, if it was this, on the other side of that block, a bunch of pillagers showed up, and I don't know why. But look at this. I have made this. It took me hours and hours and hours. It's not done, and I have a lot of changes I want to make. I think the biggest thing is up in these corners, and probably down here as well. I want to put chiseled stone bricks to add a little bit of texture and a little bit of shape. If we go down this way, and yes, this is supposed to be based off of sort of a big hallway in a castle, and I love it. And as you can see, I'm getting some nether brick here, but there's these walls, or these windows, which it's not that pretty to look out of this one. I think that they're cool, and I think that it would make sense to have a block here so that you could just stand here and look out. And these windows will jut out one. I'm going to put stairs in these corners, and then the window block will be out here. I have not finished it yet, as you can see. I broke so many pickaxes doing this, and I have had to gather so much stone that I'm just sort of bored of mining stone, which I hardly ever get. So I'm going to take a break and work on the library, which will hopefully get me better enchantments so that it'll be easier to do this. But what I'm working on right now is I want, where these corners are, I want to turn them into rooms. So one of them I want to be a lava storage room, so it'll look a little bit like this. And the other one, which this one will probably be the second one, and that one's going to be the lava storage room, at least for now. This one will be like for warped nilium will be on the ground, and then this will be like an area to grow those so that I can harvest them. Get a bunch more of that stuff. This is where the actual mining desert that I was going to go to was. I have to keep going in this direction, but again, I'm sort of done with making this tunnel. It's taken me hours and hours and hours. It's been like 4 days I've been working on this, but it's in that direction, and there's also another fortress in that direction as well. That's what the cords tell me. But also, I haven't had a gas spawn in like forever, so that's really interesting, because this is nether waste, and that way is nether waste. There's like, I should have made a window here, but see, it's just open nether waste. I don't know what I'm going to do for portals, because in other nether hubs that I've designed, I have had a specific design that I want for portal rooms, and I had like a head portal, like where I had spawn, but I don't know where I want my head or main portal will end up, so I think I'm just going to have them all be similar and just sort of be like this. I kind of want to do this whole area like that, but if I need to transport villagers or something, it could be a big issue, because other creatures can't walk through portals. They get instantly transported. Could be an issue. that I'm not sure how I want to tackle. I could just take this and rotate it and put it against the wall. I'm also not sure if I would rather do the city one, wherever I'm going to put it in the city, have that be more of a main one. But yeah, I want to work on this room right now. And also, these carpets are, one, to keep things from spawning, but also to show where you're going. So I know that this is the small yellow stripe is my sand mining desert on one end, and then the starter house on the other, and this is where I mined the basalt for. It used to be out to here, I kind of pushed this back. But magma cubes spawn like non-stop here, as you can see. Oh, and there's a piglin in here. I do have gold on. There's no longer a piglin in here, darn it. I thought he wouldn't despawn. Well, that sucks, and I gotta fix that now. But yeah, this is how it's going. I like this design, actually. It's similar to what I did in Mystical Craft, which I don't think you guys ever actually saw. You saw my design of it, but not the execution of it. Not sure if you guys ever will see the execution of it, which is kind of sad, but I don't know. The footage is kind of all over. So I think that's it for now. Hopefully the next time that I see you guys, I will have built the library. Hopefully also my lava storage room, but that's not as big of a deal. You guys probably won't see that. Bye, guys. Hello, world. Welcome back. Future Raven for the last time this episode. So this is the end of the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button down below. If you want to subscribe, I would love that. There is a playlist with all of the videos from the series, and new ones come out every Monday, my health permitting. And every Friday I have a tutorial or some sort of more artsy video and less Minecrafty video coming out. And very, very occasionally I may have a Wednesday video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this one. Comment down below if you want anything in my city named after you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye, guys!